it's not too late to work it out with your teen. Here I am, my beautiful kitty self, to share this hopeful message with you. Sometimes when we shake it up and we can be a little bit more playful and show a more lighthearted side of ourselves, that is a great way to open the door in a new way to our teens. And so I'm modeling this for you today. So we get stuck in a pattern with our kids. I know this. I get stuck in a pattern with my own kids of how we relate to them, things that they do that frustrate us or annoy us, and that all builds up sometimes, and we just keep going through this pattern with them of getting frustrated, getting aggravated, having the same conflicts over and over again, fighting over their grades or fighting over what they're eating or not eating. That happens to every family, to every parent. So first of all, my ears are flicking there. First of all, I want you to just recognize that everyone gets there. And this is a really natural, normal part of parenting. And here is the power that you have, and it is to press the refresh button. And this can happen every morning when you wake up. You can decide this is a new day. We are going to change this pattern. But I know that sometimes it's not easy to do on your own because you've been stuck in it for a while. Let me just take a minute and see if I can change this. There we go. So playfulness is one superpower that you can use to really shift it up a little bit and switch the pattern that you're in with your teen. What if you just declared one morning, I'm going to be a little bit more lighthearted today, and those things that usually aggravate me, I'm just going to let them roll off my back, like the phrase we use, like water off a duck's back. I'm just going to let them roll off of me. And in those moments where I'm really frustrated, I'm going to take some powerful deep breaths, and I'm just going to be really solid in that, of just staying strong and not reacting the way that I usually do. But here's the thing. Sometimes these patterns are really hard to break out of. Sometimes we can't see what the pattern is. Sometimes we don't know what we're supposed to do about it. And sometimes it gets tiring to change a new pattern. This is why there are parent coaches. This is why there is support. This is why I do the work that I do, to help you to shift out of the pattern that you're stuck in with your kids so you can see it differently. Because what happens is it opens the door for you and your entire family and your teenager to be able to step into something new. So just imagine for a minute how great it would feel if you didn't get pulled down into those same conflicts every day. Imagine how great it would feel if you had a little bit more playfulness in your life. Imagine how it would feel if you weren't so worried about your teenager all of the time. Imagine how it would feel if you knew that your teen would come to you when they needed advice, support, resources. Just imagine how it would feel if you knew that 5 years down the road, you would have an incredible, solid relationship with your teen. Imagine if 10 years down the road, you knew that your kid, who is now an adult, would be excited to come home and spend some time with you. That is the future that you can create for yourself, and it's done one step at a time, one moment at a time. But here's what happens. By the time our kids are teenagers, we get stuck in a rut with how we are relating to them, and that sometimes drags us down. And they head off to college, leave our home, and they may come home at Thanksgiving, and they may not. And the difference is really the experiences you're having with them now, and really stepping into creating an incredibly powerful connection with your teen. this is the work that I do with my clients. So if this is striking a chord with you, if you're saying, I really want that and I have no idea how to get that, post in the comments. I would love to connect with you, show you the way. This is the path that I lead people through, step by step, creating a process that is doable every day, even if you have a big, busy schedule, even if things are really difficult between you and your teen right now, we can shift those patterns. So I invite you today, just ask yourself, what would life be like if I was no longer stuck in this pattern? You can be released from it, and it's not as hard as you think. Okay, so post in the comments if you want to learn more. I would love to connect with you. Okay, everyone, until next time, bye-bye.
Baby shark, baby shark, baby shark. Mommy shark, mommy shark, mommy shark, mommy shark. Daddy shark,
Okay, everyone.
daddy shark.
I'm stuck in Filterland. How do I get out of here? There we go. Oh, goodbye.